All right. Well, I've known David for, I think, about 20 years, and we've been through a lot. Some moments more memorable to some of us than others. And the thing is, we haven't, seen each other all the time throughout these 20 years. Sometimes a year will go by, 2 years, 5 years, and we don't see each other, and then we see each other again, and it's like no time has passed. Recently, I think it was about 5 years ago. I hadn't seen him for a long time, like a really long time. And we made a plan to meet. He came to meet me where I was teaching in the East Village, and we went out to dinner at Momofuku, which is this really cool, trendy soba place on First Avenue. And we sat down, and he's sipping his beer, I'm sipping my beer, and David's like, I'm a little bit nervous. It's like I'm on a first date. I'm like, well, I wasn't feeling nervous. I'm like, we've already, gone through the hard stuff together. And he's like, we have? This is not really what any woman wants to hear, even though, we've not been intimate several times. It was a meaningful experience to me, if only because it grew out of this really intense creative project when I was living on Christie Street. And we had this beautiful lesbian assistant who came over to assist with these color pinhole pictures that we were doing. And I was holding these poses nude for like 7 minutes, big back arch. And my eyes were like glazed over and in spirals. And at the end, apparently she left because she got too turned on, and she left early. And David stuck around in this completely weird apartment that I was subletting, that everything, like the two sides of the apartment were collapsing in on the bathtub, basically. It was like a downhill slope on both sides. And he and I had this romantic adventure in my bed. But it kind of grew out of this beautiful intimacy that we've always had of our creativity. And I really trust him. Like, he gets where I'm at, and that's been like from the start, from when he spied me on the frying pan when I was warming up to dance at this wedding where he was like the photographer for the wedding. And I don't really know what was going through his mind at the time, but I noticed him taking pictures of me. And at the end, he gave me his card, and I was like, there's something about this guy. It's just different. He's like weird in all the right kind of ways for me, Like, I like people that are going to make me think, people that are going to make me laugh, people that kind of understand my vision and just accept all my weirdness, my own stuff. And it's kind of been like that. We've done so many projects together. Other projects, I just remember spinning for 10 or 20 minutes at the end, like photographing something in Westbeth, and I'm leaving black footprints on the white wall, and it became another part of our project. We've just recently completed this beautiful video. Like, it's one of my favorite things that I've done. And it's very intimate, and I really think only David could have shot it. Because it's like we have our own dance together that is this of like the dancer and the photographer or the videographer. And it's a beautiful thing. I think you're just so lucky if you meet David in this lifetime. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today.